Hi everybody, it's time for another amazing edition of Fourth Base Tastes so you don't have to. Tonight we are tasting two types of Lay's potato chips and one sponsored potato chip.
Sponsored.
We
So?
have a fan. One fan,
That's
possibly
shocking.
more. We'll talk more about that later. We're going to start with the Lay's potato chips tonight. And these are the result of the Do Us a Flavor pitch campaign. This one is Southwestern Queso. Unlike last time, we don't have any special cultural markers.
That's because the queso is a very rare and retiring beast. No one really has had a photograph of the desert Southwest queso as of yet.
But we eat it all the time.
In fact, free range farmed.
Range queso. Yes, that's popular in my office. It doesn't actually smell like queso.
No, it really doesn't. Okay, lead us up.
All right. Oh, I got two.
Darn.
Oh, I know. Well,
Smells
it tastes like queso.
really.
Mm-hmm. But not like my queso because it's not hot.
No, but it's good. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
That's dangerous.
yeah, these are super
Wow.
dangerous.
Yeah, that's not good.
By the way, did we mention that Dave's been on a low carb diet lately? Next we have Beer and Brat's flavor potato chips.
All right.
As usual, as usual, with meat flavored potato chips. I'm intrigued, but also dubious. It really smells like sausage.
Let's take a moment to discuss the term meat flavored.
Meat flavored.
That's not appealing at all. I don't know how anyone in marketing would think meat flavored. That'll sell stuff. Do you want to have a meat flavored toothpaste?
Hell no. This has chicken in it. Chicken broth and chicken powder and chicken fat. But it doesn't have any
And feathers.
beef or pork.
All
Well,
right.
I'm sure chicken powder probably has flavors in it. Or feathers.
That's the little known Ren and Stimpy cartoon. It was Powdered Chicken Man, not Powdered Toast Man. Yeah, smells kind of vaguely chickenish.
I'm really unsure about this.
So, in my neighborhood, all the kids would steal the little cubes of bouillon from our mother's pantries, and we would take them to school and we would suck on them. I don't know, it's a New Mexico thing, but it's kind of like sucking on a vaguely potato-ish bouillon cube.
And it's not great.
No, that's a miss.
That's a total miss.
That's
That's not
too
my
bad.
jam.
Yeah, okay.
All right, quick palate cleanser before we have our sponsored post. So it turns out we have at least one fan. We probably have more than one fan.
That's
But-
very strange. I don't know what your problem is with that. I can't even judge.
My cousin Max thinks we're awesome. And he sent us potato chips all the way from Ann Arbor, Michigan to taste.
What did he send, Hannah?
He sent us Moscow Mule flavored kettle chips.
This is your fault.
All your fault.
I blame you.
So The Moscow Mule is a combination of vodka,
And
ginger brew, ginger ale, and a little bit of lime.
Mint.
Mint?
I think there's mint.
Yes, there is mint.
There's
And
mint.
lime. Yes, mint and lime.
It's freely illustrated for all of our references.
So, the Moscow Mule is not, in fact, a Russian drink, nor is it an American drink. It is a Cuban drink.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
But this is a potato chip, not a drink. Just to be clear.
I already feel something is missing from this, namely the vodka.
Yeah, you have to add your own vodka.
Maybe if we fermented the potato chips, we could get vodka.
Now, I will say this: the ingredients on this potato chip are not scary. It's like things that I can read. The only thing that's not totally natural sounding is maltodextrin, which is just a form of sugar.
Yeah. Right.
It also has parsley in it. And no mint.
Okay.
But you know, flavor. Flavor is weird. I'm not a food scientist by any means. Oh, and it's a kettle chip, so the bag is impossible to open. Alright, here we go. That smells remarkably like ginger beer. Like, even from way down there, that's kind of wacky. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't usually like sweet potato chips. They kind of weird me out. And I suspect that these are sweet.
However, Hannah, there is one type of sweet chip that you absolutely adore.
What's that?
All dressed potato chips.
Now, I maintain that those are savory. They're vinegar.
They have ketchup on them.
They're savory. They're
And
not sweet.
barbecue sauce.
They're not like chocolate or Moscow Mule.
Are you serious? Is there a chocolate potato chip?
There, in fact, is. And
Ah.
speaking of which, if you come across a weird flavor of potato chip or anything, we will taste it for you
We are
if
here.
you send us or bring us a package of it
We are putting our palates on the line.
for you. Here you go.
Dear God.
I just touched my tongue to it.
Ringing endorsement.
Okay, this is totally bizarre and it really tastes like a Moscow Mule. And I don't exactly know if I can handle this.
It's a ginger potato chip.
It has vodka-iness to it, though. It's vodka-ish. I mean, it's not going to get you drunk, but it's vodka-ish.
There's no proof rating on it, so therefore it does not have...
Dry alcohol doesn't exist.
It might.
It doesn't.
We'll invent it soon. The powdered martini, just add water. I look forward to that.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not great.
So, spoiler alert, Max likes this chip. I don't think it's my jam,
Max, let me
but I'm
introduce you
strangely compelled.
to the queso chip. This is going to be a much more interesting chip for you, buddy.
This should have more spice to it, though.
Okay, so
It's not a New Mexico queso.
what we could do is we could get a squirt bottle and get like a dilution of like sriracha sauce.
No. Remember the last time that we peeled chilies and it had all that chili oil in the bottom of the cooler?
Oh yeah,
We could spray
Okay.
it with the green chili oil.
try that.
I'll try it now again. Okay, wait a second. The Moscow Mule potato chip is actually strangely compelling. I might be changing my mind.
I'm so glad you're going after that and I'm not.
I really, I find it, I wish I could get them out of the bag. I find it very strangely compelling.
Gluten-free, non-GMO, verified.
Well, it is kettle chips. So, all right. So to wrap up, we do like the Lay's queso chip. It is not surprising that we like the Lay's queso chip. I mean, slightly spicy and cheese. It's really very difficult to go wrong with that, especially in New Mexico.
Yep.
Beer and brats,
Give it a miss.
it kind of tastes like mothballs. It's not great.
Have you ever sucked a mothball?
Fuck no.
I'm just kind of curious as to how you would know what a mothball would taste like.
It tastes like the flavor that mothballs leave in your mouth. It's not good. Moscow Mule is strangely compelling. I'm not sure that means I like it.
You know what else is strangely compelling? Cops, the television show.
Which got banned from Albuquerque, by the way.
It is.
I don't think they film it anymore, but if they did, they would not be allowed to film in Albuquerque.
The Moscow Mule is very much like a banned episode of Cops in Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque. And you can't find this chip in Albuquerque. So maybe it's like a northern, midwestern thing, too.
If you must have the flavor, I suggest you stick with the actual Moscow Mule. Don't let a potato chip fill your cup. That's bad form. Very sad.
On the other hand, the Moscow Mule is a very, very good drink. And this is a fairly decent potato chip if you like sweet potato chips. I'm probably biased. All right, so this ends another edition.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. More to come, especially if you sponsor these posts.
I dare you.
I dare you.
Double dog.
Dare us to dare you. All right. This has been Fourth Base Tastes, so you don't have to. Signing off.